In this tutorial, we're going to look at Better WP Security's intrusion detection features. There's two main features that we have here to look at: 404 detection and file change detection as well. What the 404 detection does is it just scans and looks for how many non-existent pages are being hit, presumably by a bot or someone looking for a way to gain access into your website. So the first thing you want to do here is just check the box to enable 404 detection. The next option we have here immediately down is to enable email notifications. So whenever someone is detected trying to hit too many 404 pages, they'll actually automatically be locked out of your website, and this feature will then send you an email to notify you. Then you've just got the email address, how many minutes you want to check, and the error threshold. So how many 404 pages do they need to hit before they actually get blocked out. And then finally just a lockout period. Now by default it's 15 minutes, so you can scale that up if you would like, or even move it back down. It's really up to you, but 15 minutes is generally okay, usually enough to deter someone who's trying to gain unwarranted access to your website. Then you can actually choose to blacklist repeat offenders. So if someone is really trying, they do it over and over and over, you can actually check this box on, and that's generally pretty wise. But as the warning in red says, if you've got a ton of 404 errors on your website, you can actually ban your own computer or regular visitors. So always whitelist your IP address, just 2 areas below that, just to make sure you don't get locked out, because otherwise it's a bit of a catastrophe, of course. And then always just make sure you consider the blacklist threshold. So how many lockouts a person needs to have against their IP before they actually go on the ban list. So that's a really handy, super cool feature. I really recommend you use it. It could save you a lot of trouble in the future. The next feature we have here, as mentioned earlier, is file change detection. So naturally you do want to enable file detection, and then the next setting is just a feature that will notify you when any changes are detected. Then again, we've just got the ability to email file change notifications. Then we can choose to use an include exclude list. So if you use include, only files and directories that you specify in the text area below will be checked. So it's probably best just to leave it on exclude for the moment. And when you're done just making all these changes here, click Save Options. And then you can rest a little bit more soundly knowing that you do have a few more measures of protection on your website, and you will be notified in the case that something is going wrong. So that's really all there is to need to know about the intrusion detection with Better WP Security. Super cool feature, and of course if you have any questions about that, just ask in the comments below.